Hey there guys, welcome to Arsenal Fan TV. This is the review of Arsenal versus Southampton, the final score being 0-0. To be honest with you, an incredibly disappointing, rather depressing result in many ways, that we haven't got 3 points in a game in which we had to do so. We've now put ourselves in a position, I believe, where we've got to go to both the Manchester clubs and get 3 points from both of those games. And I'm dreading Spurs away, absolutely dreading heading away from Tottenham away from home, because if we play in the manner that we have recently, then we don't stand a chance in that game. I honestly foresee the way Southampton went away from home on Boxing Day, because we've got to get our act together. There are serious problems within the team at the moment, and we've left ourselves in a precarious situation in terms of challenging for the title. And I say challenging for the title, what players within that Arsenal team today actually looked like they had the desire and the passion, apart from maybe Francis Coquelin, Petr Cech and Koscielny? What players actually looked like they wanted to go out there and get 3 points on the board? Because I didn't see it. I really didn't see such intent from the players today to go out there, make it evident that they wanted to win that game, to make Southampton known that they were the better side and get the 3 points on the board, because it was vital that we did so. If we don't win our next 3 games now, which I believe are Bournemouth away from home, Leicester at home and Manchester United away, 3 incredibly difficult games, then the way I see it, we're almost pretty much out of this title race. Yes, it is February, but we've gone from being in a very strong winning position at top of the table when we're a couple of points clear, to now being in a situation where we're 4th, 5 points off Leicester after they've beaten Liverpool 2-0. There is no way that they are slowing down. They are well and truly and firmly in this title race. City have now gone above us by 2 points, beating Sunderland. They've got Aguero back in their team now. They've got Company back in the side in the coming weeks. They are looking like a force to be reckoned with, and we are just doing what we typically do season upon season upon season. Spurs are doing what we've done to them so many years, like all this mind the gap business. They have reeled us in, and they are now above us on goal difference as well, and we are in 4th position, arguably right where we belong. And I'm sick of saying it. I'm sick of saying that we can't go on and push for the title. And yes, in the bigger picture, this result isn't a total disaster. We are still up there, but how much are we going to make it count over the next couple of months? We have to go out there and we have to make our intentions known. Like I say, there are problems evidently running throughout this team, but we have to put those problems right, and we have to get back on track and be back to where we belong and back to where we should be. We should have been comfortably clear at the top of the league a couple of weeks ago, but we've left ourselves in a very dangerous situation. And Wenger comes out saying after the match that we're a team that have got belief and we want to achieve and do things in this title race. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing a team with any leaders in it whatsoever. Even though Koscielny had the captain's armband, he doesn't strike me as a natural leader. And we don't really have any intimidating players within our team that really take games by the scruff of the neck and make it evident that they want the 3 points. And yeah, I'm probably coming out of a load of cliche terms, but at the end of the day, you do need those kind of players if you want to win a league title. We don't have someone like Vieira, we don't have someone like Dennis Bergkamp, we don't have someone like Tony Adams, we don't have someone like Ray Parlour. I mean, we don't even have someone like Ashley Cole, a player that would take a game by the scruff of the neck and be ruthless in his approach. We don't have players that, you know, are physical, that are demanding, that are there to back another man. It's very cliche, but to be honest, you need that in a game, and we don't have any players that are willing to step up, take it to the next level, and give their all on the pitch at times, which is an incredible source of frustration. But we do have technically some of the best players in the Barclays Premier League. That was proven tonight with Mesut Ozil, with Alexis Sanchez doing some phenomenal stuff on the pitch. On the flip side, maybe I am overreacting in a sense. I mean, we are still up there, like I say, and on another day we would have won this game about 3-0. Mesut Ozil had some fantastic chances. Olivier Giroud had some superb chances to put this game to bed. And whilst I'm on the topic of Giroud, the chances he had that he missed, that one that Ozil put on a silver platter for him that he couldn't bang into the back of the net. In fact, it was hard for him to miss, but he ballooned it over the crossbar. He has to be finishing those. He has been phenomenal for us this season. I won't take anything away from him because he has been superb for us. But those kind of chances, if he wants to be regarded as a top striker, have to be going in the back of the net. And another player that wants to be regarded as a centre forward, Theo Walcott, enters this game looking to make an impact and almost hid for a majority of the game. But the one chance that did fall to him, where he had the chance to test Fraser Forster, hits it in possibly what is the easiest situation for Forster to save. Admittedly, it is a great save, but Walcott should be testing the keeper more from there. And if not, he should be putting it in the back of the net at the end of the day. That should have not been a save for Forster, and Walcott should have absolutely hammered it past him. But to be honest with you, I can't actually think of any clear-cut chances that we created throughout this match. I don't think it's helped that we're trying to play down the flanks constantly, and our 2 wingers in Alexis Sanchez and Joel Campbell are so incredibly predictable and easy to read, in the sense that they're both trying to cut in onto their stronger foot. What I like about someone like Oxlade-Chamberlain, although he has been bang out of form this season, has been nowhere near comparable to the likes of Alexis Sanchez and Joel Campbell, at least he's willing to beat a man. Campbell and Sanchez are players that have both got a bit of pace about them. I would love to see them take on a man and try and beat him and take it to the byline once or twice, because it's something that's unpredictable to their game, and it would give us another another option, but both of those players are looking to cut in and try and get onto their stronger foot so they can have a pop at goal, which is something that is so predictable, so easy to read. And 9 times out of 10, you're not winning the ball off Alexis Sanchez because he's so technically good, but he has got a game that is becoming more and more and more predictable, which was an underlying issue in this game. I'm not taking anything away from him because he is a class player, but we need to change things up a little bit. The squad needs a little bit of refreshment, and it was surprising that we lined up with Matthew Flamini again in that central defensive midfield partnership. I thought it was weird right from the start of this match, like I say, with Flamini starting the game, especially when Coquelin got about 60-70 minutes under his belt against Burnley. I would have thought that he'd have started this match, but unfortunately we didn't see that. Flamini, for me, he is a bang average footballer, and there's no getting away from that, but he did put in a shift tonight. But there are players that are better than him within our team. Francis Coquelin got that bit of grit about him. You saw that from the moment he came on, getting that yellow card, taking a player clean out, although you don't really like to see that. On another hand, you kind of do like to see that kind of thing, and I did want to see Coquelin start this match. Really disappointed he didn't. I do think we could have offered a little bit more if he had started the game, although Southampton didn't offer too much going forward. Coquelin is kind of instrumental to the way that we play, I like to think, and it's an overriding issue and overrunning fact, I should say, that we are missing Santi Cazorla. Our passing is catastrophic. It is so abysmal. Ramsey does things that I think are better than Cazorla at times. His energy is one of those things, but I think in terms of technical ability, Cazorla is the better player, and we're really, really missing him at this moment in time. I do love Ramsey. I love Ramsey a lot, but I think Cazorla is better suited to the way we're playing, and yeah, I don't know what to put my finger on. But again, I find myself talking about another disappointing result from the Arsenal. I just hope that we're able to get back on track as soon as possible, because I'm saying it so many times now. We are still at the right end of the table. We are still up there. But there's only so many times I can say that. We are 4th, we are behind Spurs, we are behind City. Leicester are peeling away from us now. We've left ourselves in a very precarious situation. United away is not going to be an easy game. They've just won 3-0 against Stoke. Leicester at home really won't be an easy game. Bournemouth away will not be an easy game. There is no easy game in the Premier League, and we can't be taking things for granted. To be frank, the players have got to stand up and be counted, because there's no way we're going to win this title if these players aren't going to take some responsibility and they're not going to try and win this league title, because there is still a long way to go. It is still definitely possible, but we've got to win the next 3 out of our 3 matches if we're going to be back in the title race. I mean, our odds to win the league must have gone from favourites to, I don't know, 4-5 to 1 or something. It is an odd position for us to be in. I just hope that we're able to get some form together, which is something that we're desperately in need of at this moment in time. I do still think there are positives to take from the match. Ozil was class once again. Ozil, Coquelin returning to the matchday squad. Gabriel, Koscielny, clean sheet for them. Petr Cech, another clean sheet. Monreal was class on me. Bellerin, it's hard to put a lot of blame on him, and it's hard to pick out a poor performance from him. I don't think he was at his best tonight, but at the same time, he's a 19, I think he's 20 now. He's in a difficult situation in terms of that he's constantly being picked, and we haven't really got a sturdy backup to replace him, given that Matthew Debussy is out on loan. And given his age, I do think he's allowed to have the odd poor performance. Anyway, I won't ramble on about it too much. It's already pretty depressing as it is, but get your thoughts on the game in the comments box below. Please do like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV if you are new to the channel, and as always, I'll be speaking to you very, very soon.
A little bit better than my seat, I will admit. Now, you see, for me, this is, for me, one of the highlights of the tour. You see this? This is a gold Premier League trophy. You will not go to any other ground in the Premier League. Not Man United, not Chelsea, not City, not any of those grounds and see these, because this is unique to Arsenal.